Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to our channel. I need your love. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I can't give you commitment. I can't stop thinking about you, and that is what makes this harder. Because even now, even after all the silence, I still feel you everywhere. I hear your laughter in places I have never been with you. I feel your warmth in the coldest parts of my chest. I remember your eyes, not just how they looked, but how they saw me. I know you are probably wondering what happened, why I pulled back, why I stopped showing up the way I used to. You didn't do anything wrong, you didn't push too hard, you didn't ask for too much. You just asked for truth, for presence, for a future I am still afraid to build, and that is the part I hate most. Because if anyone deserved a steady kind of love, it was you. I can't give you commitment. Not because you are not worth it, but because I am still trying to believe I am. You wanted roots, I wanted wings. You were ready to plant something solid, and I was still learning how to stop running. You asked me one night, do you see us 5 years from now? I lied when I said yes, not because I didn't want it, but because I didn't know how to hold something that lasting. When everything inside me felt temporary, I still remember the way your face fell. Not because I said something cruel, but because you felt the lie in my hesitation. You always did. You felt me deeper than anyone else ever has, and that scared me because when you are used to chaos, peace feels like a trap. Love feels like pressure, and commitment feels like a mirror you can't look away from. I kept trying to meet you where you stood, with your hands open, heart wide, soul soft. But every step forward made the fear louder, and I know you noticed the way I changed. The way I stopped answering the things you didn't say out loud. You asked me once, what are you so afraid of? I wanted to tell you the truth, that I am afraid I will never be enough. That one day you will see the mess I still carry. And finally walk away, but instead I stayed quiet and you stayed patient until it started to break you. You didn't say it, but I saw it in the way your texts got shorter, in the way you stopped asking where I was emotionally, in the way your voice dimmed. You were dimming yourself for me, and that is not love, that is sacrifice. And I didn't want to be the reason you lost your own light, so I made the choice to let go, not because I didn't love you, but because I didn't want my confusion to keep wounding your clarity. I wasn't raised with examples of commitment that felt safe. I watched people stay where they weren't happy. I watched promises turn into prisons. So when you asked me to build a life with you, all I could see were the cracks in me that couldn't hold the weight. I know you would have carried some of it for me. I know you weren't asking for perfection, just honesty. But the hardest thing to admit is that I was never afraid of losing you. I was afraid of keeping you. because that meant learning to stay, to be present, to show up even on the days I didn't feel whole. And I didn't know if I could do that for you, for us, for myself. I can't give you commitment, not now. Not until I learn how to stop running from love that asked me to rise. But I want you to know something. What we had was real. Every touch, every conversation that went until 3 am, every time I looked at you and forgot the rest of the world existed. That was real, and I will spend the rest of my life carrying the memory of you, of what it felt like to be seen without judgment, held without question, loved without condition. You were the closest thing I have ever had to peace, and I walked away. Not because I didn't want forever, but because I didn't believe I could be the man forever required. If this is the last thing you ever hear from me, let it be this: you were never too much, you were just too true. And I hope one day I become the man who's brave enough to hold that. But until then, I will love you from a distance that keeps you safe from me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.